Your potential is limitless. Why settle for human IQ alone? Now you can supercharge it with AI. Welcome to the SuperAIQ Show. We explore the daily news, real trends, no hype, and practical hands-on AI education. Let's build the future together, one impossible dream at a time. Zuckerberg's pivot to open-source AI might be the most consequential move for the future of the entire internet.
Welcome to the SuperAIQ Show, a podcast and video where we explore the latest tech news and perspective. Today is August 11th, 2026, and this is episode number 265. We analyze Mark Zuckerberg's open-source manifesto, look at Elon Musk's massive compute strategy, and discuss why local models face hurdles.
Mark Zuckerberg recently published a massive manifesto explaining why Meta is committing so heavily to the open-source Llama model ecosystem.
It is a fascinating shift from the company that built a walled garden around social media to now championing openness.
Zuck argues that open-source AI will become the industry standard, much like Linux did for servers and cloud computing infrastructure.
He believes that by making Llama the foundation, Meta ensures they are not beholden to competitors like Apple or Google.
This strategy is really about developer mindshare and ensuring that the most talented engineers are building on Meta's specific architecture.
It also forces OpenAI and Google to rethink their closed-source dominance if everyone else is using a free, powerful alternative.
Speaking of dominance, Elon Musk is taking a very different, capital-intensive route with his XAI project in the Colossus cluster.
Musk is essentially trying to buy a shortcut to the top by spending billions on a $1 trillion scale compute infrastructure.
If you want to dive deeper into these scaling laws, join our free Atomic AI Academy community on School Today.
The sheer scale of XAI's hardware acquisition is unprecedented, aiming to outpace the training speeds of every other tech giant.
It is a massive bet that raw compute power can bridge the gap between Grok and more established models like GPT-4.
However, some critics wonder if simply throwing more chips at the problem is enough without the right data and refinements.
Elon seems convinced that being the first to reach next-level compute will unlock capabilities that smaller labs simply cannot replicate.
This leads us to the debate about local models versus massive cloud-based systems, and which one will ultimately win out.
While many enthusiasts love the privacy of running models locally, there are significant hurdles preventing them from becoming the primary standard.
The hardware requirements for state-of-the-art models are growing faster than consumer-grade GPUs can keep up with for most everyday users.
Most people do not want to manage complex installations or buy expensive hardware just to run a basic digital assistant.
Cloud models offer a seamless experience with infinite scaling, which is a huge advantage for businesses and casual consumers alike.
The latency issues that used to plague cloud AI are being solved by edge computing and faster fiber optic network connections.
We are seeing a trend where local models are relegated to niche privacy-focused tasks rather than the general computing interface.
Zuckerberg's manifesto actually touches on this, suggesting that while the software is open, the compute remains a massive barrier.
It creates a weird paradox where the code is free for everyone, but only the wealthy can afford to run it.
That is exactly why Elon's $1 trillion shortcut is so relevant. He is building the utility company for the next era.
If local models cannot compete on intelligence, users will always gravitate toward the smarter, faster cloud-based options regardless of privacy.
We also have to consider the energy costs involved in running these massive models at home versus optimized data centers.
Data centers can implement liquid cooling and renewable energy solutions much more effectively than a standard home office setup ever could.
Zuckerberg seems to be betting that the ecosystem will solve these problems if the base model is open and accessible.
He wants Llama to be the Android of AI, allowing hardware manufacturers to optimize their chips specifically for his architecture.
But if Elon builds a more powerful closed system first, the open source community might always be playing a game of catch-up.
It is a race between the democratization of technology and the sheer force of concentrated capital and massive compute power.
I wonder if we will eventually see a hybrid model where small tasks stay local and heavy lifting goes cloud.
That seems likely, but the brain of the operation will almost certainly live in a massive trillion-dollar data center cluster.
The implications for global power dynamics are huge when only a few entities control the most advanced intelligence on Earth.
Zuckerberg's manifesto attempts to mitigate that risk by spreading the technology, but the physical infrastructure remains highly centralized and expensive.
Every developer right now is choosing their side. Whether it is the open llama path or the high-powered XAI route.
The landscape of 2026 is already looking vastly different than we predicted just a couple of years ago during the boom.
Today, we analyze Mark Zuckerberg's pivot toward open-source leadership, Elon Musk's aggressive multi-billion-dollar investment in compute infrastructure, and the economic and hardware realities that suggest cloud-based AI will remain the dominant force over local models.
Thanks for listening to the SuperAIQ Show.
Well, that's going to do it for today's SuperAIQ Show. Appreciate you listening or watching. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.